Hello, everyone. We're here today to do the viral one tile Sims challenge. So if you don't know about this challenge, I'm just going to do a really quick rundown. Basically, you have your sim and they are in this box. So I already have it set up for them to walk into. They just need to step inside like so. And now that they are inside of the box, go back into build mode, get rid of the stairs, get rid of the door, and that's that. So we start off with 0 money. So let me get rid of my money really quick. All right, 0 money. The way that you beat this challenge is by building a living room, a kitchen, a bedroom, and a bathroom. As soon as you have all of those, you have beaten the challenge. So without further ado, let's jump right in. Pretty much immediately what I'm going to do is start taking a crap ton of pictures. Oh, and I forgot to introduce, this is Hamster because I thought it would be funny. So back to the challenge. Let's go ahead and take some selfies. Oh, but we have a wall in the way. Hold on. Where am I? I guess this will do. All right, so we got $31 from that, which is good. I want to say it costs, yeah, $120 to extend our house. So we need $120. So let's get back to it. Take photo as well, kind of mix things up a little bit. All right, so I took 10 photos, which is 24. So that's less than what the original photos were. But I'm going to zoom on through until we get $120. 69. Nice. All right, so we have $120. So let's extend this out. Look at all the room we have. Oh my gosh. Okay. So we still need more pictures, but I think, yeah, this time we can actually take a picture of our face. So my plan is to get knitting stuff and a cooler. I think with that, we'll actually be able to knit and sell our knitted products without having to buy an easel, because an easel is like $350 and then it costs like, oh my gosh, like $50 per painting at least. And so that's like a lot of money. So I think it'll just be better for us to do something that costs less, to where we have to take minimal photos, because I really don't like making money with photos. So let's get back to this. All right, I have 15 pictures to sell, $70. That's really good. I do want to get a cooler though. So let's see how much a cooler is. 145. All right, 15 more photos, 95. I think we can actually afford the knitting stuff and the cooler. All right, I realized I didn't have enough room to grab both. So let's put this in our inventory and then I'm gonna move the cooler inside. I think because we can use the cooler as a seat, that this will work. So let's try it out. Knit clothing, animal clothing, 35. Okay, so I just need to take a few more photos, so let's do that. All right, 15 more photos, $89. Yay, it's working. We can do our knitting. I don't know how they're doing this in the dark, but they are. All right, how much is this worth? 68? Wow. I thought we were gonna take a loss on that, honestly. Let's go for another one. Level 2 in the knitting skill. 73 for this one. All right, so we can actually afford to start another one and extend our box. And the exciting thing about extending the box to 4 tiles is we can change this to a tiny home residential. So the cool thing about this is that we get the trait, you got the touch, which skills increase at double the standard rate, which is exactly what we need. We need to get these knittables selling as expensive as possible, so that way we can actually complete the challenge. So let's get on it. I also really want to get them a toilet, so hopefully we can do that soon, because they are feeling like they need to go pee. Oh my god, we're already at knitting level 3. This thing is flying. All right, how much can this sell for? 66. Not bad. We can knit objects now. I think I'm gonna keep knitting animal clothing, because look at the little bun sweaters. I want to make those. They're so cute. I really love the Nifty knitting pack that came out. It's so cute. I love being able to knit objects and clothing and stuff. It's just like, it's so cute. 108. Wow. How much is it for a toilet? $250 for the ambassador. So we need to make just a few more knittables. Honestly, might pee myself. And we're too uncomfortable to do this. No. Okay. Well, I'm going to fast forward until we pee ourselves so that way we can get back to it. Oh, they look so sad in their little box. So now we were disgusting, but we can knit while embarrassed. So let's knit some more animal clothing. Level 4. Awesome. 90. Yay. So we can actually extend the house again. I really want to have enough room for a bed. So let's keep knitting. A woven blanket. Let's do that. 139. Oh, that's amazing. How much is it for a sleeping bag? I wonder. 220. So we are almost there. Knitting level 5. 218. Oh, we are loaded. So it looks like the sleeping bag takes up the entirety of our 2x3 house, whatever you want to call it. So let's see how much an actual bed is. Oh, we can get a cot for 255. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, let's have them sleep and then take care of their needs, meaning mainly just eating. We don't have a shower yet. So yeah, this cot is actually pretty comfortable, it seems. That's pretty awesome. It's really cheap too. All right, fully rested. Let's grab some food. Okay, looks like we're gonna be living around some garbage too, so that'll be fun. Need to pee again. That's okay, you can pee on yourself. Let's knit more clothing. Let's do a chicken sweater. Oh, feeling inspired. That'll be really nice. Oh, so I knew this was gonna come up because so far it's come up in all of my games. So we get free money from this, but I'm not going to take it because I feel like that takes away from this challenge. So no thanks, sounds sketchy. So we don't get the free money, which really sucks. We could use it, but I want to do this challenge justice. Yay, 62. So not the best, but not too bad. Let's knit something else. Let's go ahead and knit that woven blanket again because we sold that for a lot. Oh no. Okay, so we're too uncomfortable to knit right now, but I think we can actually do photos. So let's do that because I do want to get them a toilet like as soon as possible. Oh, that's so cute. All right, we have 15 selling for 57 simoleons. I think that gives us enough money to get the toilet. No, it doesn't. We need 250. I don't know why I thought it was 150. So let's keep going until they pee themselves. All right, I have 20 photos to sell now. So $80. We're so close to a toilet. All right, 5 more photos. Let's take a photo of the bed, the most interesting thing we have here. All right, let's see how much. 93. We can get the toilet. Yes. Oh, this is so nasty. We have to have the toilet next to the bed, but we can use it. So now we're just comfortable and happy. We went from extra uncomfortable to happy. So, and then the other needs are looking good. Social needs going down. So until that becomes an issue, I think I'm fine. Let's go ahead and knit some more. Resume knitting. Level 6 of the knitting skill. It looks like it's complete, but I'm still knitting. Oh, there we go. 191. Yes, that's what I like to see because now we can extend this out so that way our bed is not next to the toilet. And then I want to get a shower, which is 300. So we are getting pretty close to that with how much profit we're getting off of these items. So it seems like knitting's actually pretty lucrative, which is amazing. That's exactly what we need. You know what? I am actually going to spend a little bit of money and get a light because it's only 50 simoleons, which I know we don't have a lot right now, but I think it would be nice to have a light. Now that we have light, we can knit a whole lot better. Yay! How much? 114. Awesome. This was only 105, which is kind of lame, but that's okay. Let's grab some granola, max out this hunger need. So I think what I'm going to do with the social need is actually Cupid's Corner. So let's open Cupid's Corner because then we can find people to talk with. So I feel like this is actually a really good profile. I love this so much. So let's find some matches. I'm just gonna like everyone. So let's add everyone to contacts. We can't go on any dates, but we can chat with people. We can call people. We can text people. Oh, that's helping a lot. Oh no, what? I'm sleeping, call later. I didn't realize it was 11 p.m. Let's go ahead and sleep. I just want them to be the most comfortable they can in their box. Okay, cool. So they need to pee and they're hungry. So let's let them use their brand new toilet for the second time. Grab some granola. All right, let's go ahead and start knitting again. Dislikes knitting? Absolutely not. We are not doing that. 111. That is enough for us to do our shower. So let's go grab that. We'll put that next to the foot of the bed. There we go. Oh, it's a person. No, it's not. It's a hamster. Psych. Yay. We are clean. It feels like the little sweater vests for the rabbits and the woven blanket are like the big ticket items. So I'm just going to keep working on those. And we're feeling inspired. We have the small lot trade on. This is going to be great. We're going to fly through this. Level 7 of the knitting skill. We're left with 1 simoleon while we're knitting this. Oh my god. But we made 248 and we're just gonna keep on going. I think while they're doing that, I'm actually going to see how much it costs to extend the box. Oh, 120 yet again. So we can extend the box. I'm gonna move the shower over here and we have 94. Can I afford any like wallpaper or anything outside of this drywall? Let's see. Let's do this nice purple gray. And then for flooring, I want to do some light hardwood. There we go. We're left with 18 simoleons after that, but I think that's totally worth it. I'm so tired of seeing the inside of this box looking like a prison cell. So we'll keep it like this for now and keep on knitting and knitting and knitting. 290. How much is it for a sink? 120. Let's grab a sink because then we can clean. So let's clean up. There we go. Let's go pee really quick and get back to knitting. You know the drill by now. All right, how much is this worth? 83. It's not the best, but it's better than nothing. Level 8 of the knitting skill. Yay! We are flying. Let's knit some decorations this time. Let's go for a little llama. I completely forgot I had Bust the Dust activated, and so now it's getting dusty in our little box. Really dusty, I should say. That was only 39. We only made 9 simoleon profit. Ooh, let's go back to our animal clothing. We'll do that after we eat. I'm gonna have them knit more animal clothing and then maybe get a mini fridge. Let me see how much a mini fridge is. 250. Let's do that. Which one should we go for? I kind of like that one. That one's cute. Now we can have real food. How much is this blanket? 272. Awesome. I think what I'm gonna do is expand the house. Maybe see if we can get a bedroom going. Or maybe we could get a bathroom. Okay, so this is what I came up with. We have a little bathroom situation now. I kept the sink out here because I couldn't really afford to have like a full bathroom, but I am pretty excited. We have a proper bathroom now. And then we're looking pretty good. Our social needs down again. So let's go ahead and chat with our friends. All right, our social need is maxed out, which is really good. All of our needs look awesome. So now we can just keep knitting to our little heart's content. Eventually, I do want to get some other things to do rather than just knitting. It's already getting old for me. I can't imagine what it's like for you. So we'll go ahead and use the money that we get from all of this to maybe get some painting stuff. Eventually, I think it would be cool to get some pottery going. I really like pottery in this game. It's so much fun. 109. Oh, level 9 of the knitting skill. That's exciting. We're getting so close to maxing out this skill, guys. So we actually have enough room in here to get the easel. So I think I'm actually going to go ahead and get that now so we can change things up a little bit. Let's do a small classic painting. That way we're not knitting an obscene amount. Oh, and our skill is flying. Sell that to the collector. So we did end up taking a loss for that, but that's to be expected for the first couple of paintings. 96 for that one. It does seem like painting is a lot faster than knitting too. So it's one of those things where it really depends on how you want to do this. I made a profit right away with the knitting skill. So it's possible that painting is more lucrative in the long term, but I don't know. It's so expensive to get started with that. I think knitting was the best option for starting out. Can we cook anything? Some hollow. Oh, but it costs money. Let's go ahead, have a quick meal. I do know the ham and cheese sandwich does fill us up quite a bit. All right, let's get back to painting. Painting level 4, 129 for that one. That's amazing. Let's do a medium painting. Let's see how much money we can get from that. Likes painting? Yes, please. Sell the collector 183. So we're not getting like the most profit from this, but we are getting a decent amount. All right, let's go ahead, take a shower. Let's grab some food. Probably go to the bathroom, just totally max out all of our needs. I definitely want to get a vacuum, but it costs money for that. So I personally like to keep my spaces very neat IRL, so it would be really nice to keep the in-game place a little bit nicer. But it does look like we reached level 5. I also made the aspiration the painter extraordinaire, so that way we can get some satisfaction points and maybe use that to kind of help us through. I think that would be kind of smart. So we'll go ahead and continue this. Sell for 200. Yeah, see, we're not making the most money off of this, but that's okay. It's a different vibe. I'm also going to line up a knitting. I want to kind of like go between the two now. I keep doing the same craft over and over and over again. And so it's leaving me feeling a little drained. I can't imagine what it's like for Hamster, but I know I'm going to edit this down, but I have been recording for an hour now. So it would be nice to be able to mix things up just a little bit more. 241. Awesome. We have 752 simoleons now. 308 for that. We have a whole grand. Oh, let's extend this out. So what I would like to do is to get some counter space. Let's do the use because it's cheaper. I'm going to get 2. I'm going to sell this sink and get one of these kinds of sinks. And then I have 400 left. So I think what I'm going to do is actually spend the money to upgrade the bed if I can. So it doesn't look like we'll be able to afford the new bed just yet because this is the one that actually has better energy, stress relief, and discomfort relief than what we have currently. But it is $500 and this sells for, oh, this sells for 200. Never mind. Let's do that. Let me see. Ooh, this one's actually way better. Let's do this one. Let's do the cute purple. And we have just enough to do another knitting. Thankfully, the knitting also starts pretty cheap as well. So like I wasn't able to afford a painting, but I was able to afford to start a knitting. So I'm pretty stoked about starting off this challenge with the knitting skill. Definitely recommend if you're going to try this challenge yourself to start with that. And this bed is so cute. I love it. Look how far we've come. Our place looks really nice. 252 for that. So I'm actually going to cook some stuff. We'll do a fruit salad. I am going to do family size, so that way we have leftovers to just grab and go whenever we need them. There we go. Oh, that filled us up completely. Let's clean up. Let's do another knittable really quick. Oh, actually, looks like they want to paint. We'll let them paint. They're probably pretty tired of knitting as well. Level 6 of the painting skill. 322 for that. That's pretty good. So for our aspiration, we do need to complete 3 emotional paintings. So I think what I want to do is brush teeth so we end up confident and we can do a confident painting. Well, as soon as our inspired moodlets go away, then I can do the confident painting. 375. I figured the added challenge of doing an aspiration as well would make things a little bit more interesting, both for myself and hopefully for you guys. 240. Let's do another confident painting. Guys, Hamster just finished a masterpiece. Oh my God. 1,146 simoleons. Whoa. Sell that to the art gallery immediately. And we're going to get to, oh my God, we have 2,000. We're going to get to building. Okay, so this is the house. So I was able to make a bedroom. I have my bathroom. I changed up the look of the bathroom as well. I added a couch and a TV so we can relax. I also have a desk because I do want to get a computer because then we can get a pen pal. And I think that will help a lot with our social need. I went ahead and grabbed a stove as well. So now we can cook real food. And I'm pretty excited about that. So let's do auto lights. Also, we're going to have to pay bills eventually. So I do still want to get a vacuum, but I think for now we have, actually, how much is it for a vacuum? It's only 180. So let's get a vacuum and then we can do some knitting to get our money back up. But this way we can keep our space all nice and neat. Oh, it's going to take more than one pass to get this house nice and clean. Let's vacuum again after we're done knitting. 195 for the sweater. Why are we not able to vacuum? Hold on. There we go. Now we got it. It took 3 passes for us to vacuum this place. That is insane. Okay, so our needs are looking all right. We are very focused, so let's do a mathematical diagram. I think that counts as an emotional painting. So acquired the logic skill. That's exciting. Reached level 2 already. Yay! We'll sell that. A masterpiece. It was a masterpiece at $121. Oh my gosh. All right, let's go ahead, do a large classic painting. Let's see, we have 1,660 satisfaction points. I want to see what we can get with that. Okay, so I think I'm going to go with marketable because marketable Sims sell items they've crafted for more simoleons. So I think that's a good idea. So we're left with 160 points. And it looks like we won't be able to do anything else with this aspiration because we need to go to a museum, but we're not able to leave the box. So it looks like we are stuck at where we are in the aspiration. We got 370 for that one. Let's do a large abstract. Let's mix it up a little. 661 for that one. So we have 1,000 simoleons. So I think what I might do is expand the house a little bit and give ourselves a proper kitchen and maybe even a dining area. I think that would be really nice. Okay, so this was all I was able to do with the money we had because I did go ahead and actually upgrade the shower to a proper one and I added a sink in the bathroom. So that was pretty much all I could afford with $1,000, but we are in the middle of a painting, so it's not like we're completely out of money right now. Oh, and we just finished another masterpiece. Guys, 3,300? Oh, yes. All right, let me get back to it. Oh no, we're left with 27 simoleons. I didn't even see how little I left us with, but I managed to expand the room, the bedroom. I added some end tables. I even added a little alarm clock because I thought it was cute. I got us a computer finally and a gaming console. And I went ahead and extended the kitchen. So now we have a proper stove, a proper fridge, unused counter spaces. Oh, I forgot to get oh no, we don't have money anymore. I forgot to get a trash can. But I think what we'll end up doing is some more pictures, go back to our roots, document how far we've come. 35 from that. That's perfect. That's all we need to start a knittable. So let's go ahead and knit my favorite, the woven blanket. All right, how much is that worth? 285. All right, we'll go to sleep. Oh, their leg is glitching out in the bed. That's so funny. All right, let's cook our first meal. Let's make some mac and cheese. We have made our first ever meal, some nice mac and cheese, and they are going and watching some TV while they eat to enjoy the luxuries of life. I'm going to have them just vibe, really. I'm gonna give them a day off. They desperately need it. Looks like they're trolling to forums, so their social needs actually going up, which is really nice because that was getting pretty low. Oh my gosh, they are living life right now. I love it. Now they're playing their new video game console on their tiny little TV, level 2 in the video game skill. I am gonna have them chat with their friends. That really bumps up our social need. All right, now that their day off is complete, we're going to go back into the grind. I am going to have them do a lot of painting, a lot of knitting. Maybe if we have the money, maybe we'll like, I don't know, create another masterpiece or something. I will go ahead and get the pottery stuff. So we have another skill we can do. All right, so they are a little hungry. Let's get some leftovers. And then after that, we're going straight into painting. And then I had them go ahead and go straight into knitting after that was done. Oh, they never finished their painting. I was hoping to line it up, not cancel it. But our knittable is worth 259. And we reached level 8 of the painting skill. Sell that. I am just working them to the bone. This one's worth 1,400. Oh my gosh. That's amazing. All right, you're starting yet another one. And I'm going to get well, first I'm going to get a trash can, but then I'm going to get a pottery wheel. Ooh, I think I'm going to get the touchless trash can. I know it's pricey. All right, so we were able to afford the pottery wheel. It is kind of expensive. It's 525, and I know that we need a chair for it as well. So let me grab one of those. I always like using this one. Oh, you know what? I am going to grab some windows. Okay. So I grabbed some windows as well. They're probably not the best placement, but I just figured that Ham really needs some view of the outside world. They have never seen this before. And then I am going to get upper cabinets for the kitchen. So I did add just a little fella. I just ran out of money. So there will be some cabinets surrounding this. But we have our pottery wheel. So as soon as they're done with this painting, I will have them get started on learning a new skill. This is very exciting. Craft a ceramic round vase. Let's go. It's only $20 to start this. So I'm really excited to see what kind of profit we can make off of this. 202? Ooh, maybe pottery's pretty lucrative. All right. How are their needs looking? They're getting a little tired, but I am going to have them continue with the pottery. Eventually, I do want to get the kiln, but for now, I think I want to save up the money to work on the house some more. Pottery is great. 143 for that one. Ooh, we can do new stuff. Let's do a candle lantern. I know the candle lanterns are really cute, so I'm pretty stoked that we got into pottery. This is one of my favorite creative skills in The Sims. I am so excited to have this in my game now. Oh no, uncomfortable from crafting pottery. Oh no, Ham is covered in muck. Aw. Oh, this is only worth 108. Maybe it's not as lucrative as I thought. I think we might have just gotten lucky with that first one that we did. Oh no, it's time to vacuum again. What? Ham peed themselves? We have a toilet. Why would you do this again? What the heck just happened? Oh my gosh. Well, at least after your shower, your needs are going to be really nice. That's so ridiculous, dude. Well, you mop up your own pee. Oh, you left your shower early. Take a shower after you're done. That's gross. All right, let's go craft a planter pot. Ooh, maybe we can do some gardening indoors too, because they will be sheltered. That might be a good idea. I can try and buy some seeds, see what we can do. Leveled up to pottery skill level 3. Why is it floating? There we go. All right, let's purchase some seeds. Let's do some flowers. Got bluebell and daisy, so nothing too expensive. All right, so we owe money for bills. So let's go ahead and pay those. Only 151, so thankfully we can afford it. Bills are paid, our needs are looking good. How much is this planter pot worth? Oh, 142. Let's actually just sell it. Sell these flowers too. They're not worth much. That was probably a waste of money. Let's see. Let's craft a cake stand. Let's see what that looks like. Ooh, cute. 365. Oh, and they want to go straight into painting. So we do have like 2,000. So I think I might do some more renovations on the house. And we just completed another masterpiece worth 3,600. So now it's time to really do some reorganizing here. All right, so I went ahead and built up the house a bit more. So we have this, okay, ignore the front area. I will be fixing that, but I went ahead and built up the rest of the house. I know the windows look weird. I will fix that later. And then inside, I have a little dining area with the kitchen. I have my living room over here with creative stuff. I also have the bathroom. I even added some clutter. I'm not good at adding these kinds of details, so I apologize if it looks bad. I think it looks good though. I didn't do anything to the bedroom except move the computer over here. Yeah, so I feel like this is a pretty nice looking house. You can see from the inside why I didn't have a window over here. I know it might look a little weird from outside. I do plan on doing more though, because I don't really think this completes the challenge just yet. I feel like we have a little bit more to do, which means we have a little bit more money to get. So I'm going to start off with some knitting. Oh no, we can't afford knitting. Okay, let's go ahead and do some pictures. We'll take some selfies of our cute self, and that should be enough. Yeah, 37, that's enough. Let's have some dinner. Let's do some fish tacos. Also, I don't know if I mentioned, but we are in Solani, and it's a gorgeous area. What is that? Oh, it's some trash. We'll go back over here. Just cooking away, making our little fish tacos. Doing terrible at it, it seems. What's the quality? Normal. Cool. I'm going to stop having them cook like bulk. I want them to build up their cooking skill. So I figured cooking for every meal might be a good idea. Hopefully it doesn't end up with them burning the house down, because that would really suck. So let's go ahead and knit some animal clothing. We are so close to the next level. Oh, come on. You're almost there. Oh, perfectionist. Sure. As they reach level 10 of the knitting skill. All right, how much is this worth? Only 110. That's okay. That's enough to get us a painting, so might go ahead and do that after they're done taking care of their needs. Oh, their social need is pretty low though. We'll take care of that tomorrow. Let's go to bed early. All right, woke up feeling inspired. Let's go ahead and do a classic painting really quick. I love the new layout of our house. I think it's really cute. Ooh, 1,300. Start on another painting. 1,600. Oh, and they're hungry, so let's go ahead and cook some food. Let's do a nice BLT. I love BLTs. That might actually be what I have for lunch today. Let's go see if we can find like a pen pal. Or what are they doing? Oh, they're just chatting. I wonder who they're chatting with. Now they're trolling forums. You know what? Whatever makes them happy. Whatever builds up that social need. All right, let's go ahead and let's do an impressionism painting. That one's only 372. They went right into a figure painting, so let's go ahead and just let them do that. We do have 3,000, so I might be able to do a little bit more with this house. Well, at least that's worth 1,400. So let's do another abstract painting, and then let's go ahead and work on the house some more. Okay, so here is what I have done. The living room is now set up like this. I moved the computer out here. I got a bigger couch. I got a better TV. I do plan on getting like a dresser for the bedroom. I think that would look really nice. Just kind of furnish the place a little bit more. I also have a little dining area with the kitchen. I did end up building a wall and putting an archway in. So I think that looks really nice. I decided to go into the island living pack and pick out a wallpaper from there. So I feel like this has more of that like islandy vibe because we are on an isolated island. I wanted to have that kind of vibe. I think it looks really nice. I put it in all of the rooms except for the bathroom. I wanted to keep that a little bit different, but I think it looks really nice. Again, I didn't really know what to do with like the window situation, so I just put one here so that way you can like see out on the water that type of thing. Like, I think it looks really nice out there. So yeah, that's kind of what I have. We're left with 346 simoleons. So we'll finish up this painting and see what it's worth. Oh, we've reached level 9. Hell yeah. Looks like we got 1800 for that one. Let's do fried chicken slider in our brand new kitchen. Ooh, reach cooking level 3. All right, let's get some breakfast. Oh, our toilet is broken. Let's go fix that and then grab some breakfast. And then our social need is pretty low, so I think we'll go ahead and call our friends again. That helps so much. I love that trick a lot. All right, let's do some ceramics. Oh, how did we get 2 grand? Oh, that's right, from the painting. Let's go ahead. I want to get the kiln for $725. That's kind of expensive, but I believe it makes our pottery items like a lot more expensive. We'll see what the difference is here in a second. All right, so this is worth 257 now. Let's glaze it. All right, let's go ahead with the rustic. I like that one a lot. Now it is 308. So yeah, it is definitely worth more when it's glazed. So that's definitely good to know. Ooh, level 4. I went ahead and changed up the layout a little bit. I didn't really like how the kiln was like blocking the window. I like it way better in this corner. All right, let's go ahead and glaze this lantern. I like the contemporary. 278. We'll resume this painting because it seems like they really want to paint. Yay! A masterpiece. 8,000. I think that'll do it. I think that'll complete the challenge. We have 10,000 to work with right now. I could probably call this good now, but I really want to have like a dedicated space, like a living area, a craft area. I just really don't know what to do with this big room, but I know I do want to get a dresser. So let's grab that. Like there's a few like knick-knack things that I want to get before I'm done. Oh my gosh, guys. While I was building and like putting up clutter and stuff, I found the aromantic flag. Oh, that's so exciting. There's almost never aromantic representation in games. Like there's not in the other like cast items, like the nails and the new chucks. They don't have aromantic colors. So the fact that they have the aromantic flag makes me so happy. I am so excited about this. I have to put that up. But I think I am officially done with the challenge. I have my living room. I put a nice big rug. I have the aromantic flags just for the pride. My computer. So I went ahead and updated the computer. I kept the desk. I kind of wanted to keep the vibe going of like where we came from type thing. I did upgrade the chair just a little bit. So we have our little like crafting office area over here. I have my TV with my new couch and rug just hanging out over here. I have my new kitchen, I think officially done. I went ahead and added a few bits and bobs around just so that way we could have, you know, a little bit of clutter. It looks lived in. It looks nice. We have the bathroom all done up. I think it's really cute. I added little miscellaneous clutter here as well. I finally got the dresser for the bedroom, and yeah, I feel like it has a really good islandy vibe, or I feel like I did a decent job. You let me know down in the comments how I did. I'm still learning interior design and just building in general, but I feel like I did like a really good job on this. Like this is probably one of my best houses that I've ever built. And so I'm pretty proud of myself for this. But anyways, let's do the honors of putting a front door in. Now I gotta figure out what door I want though. I think I like this one. All right, we have our front door. We have completed this challenge. We have successfully won. It is 10:30 p.m. Let's let them sleep one more time and then we will go out. I want to go swim in the ocean. It's just right over there. I want them to relax and enjoy that the fact that they're left with 5 grand and they don't have to do this anymore. They have a functional house. They have all the amenities. They have the clutter. It's amazing. I am so excited to be done with this. I know I'm going to edit this video, but it did take me 3 hours to do this. All right, Ham, go here. Come on, you're outside. Congratulations, you're outside. You want to go immediately back in? No, we're going swimming. Swim around. Yay, look at you go. Just swimming around. Yay. And with that, I think I will call this good. I am very happy with how this went. I think this was a really fun challenge. I had so much fun doing this. I'm hoping to do some more challenges in the future, so stay tuned for those videos. Make sure to check out my Very Veggie Legacy Challenge. Those videos are out every single Sunday, so keep an eye out for that. And thank you again so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.